it's Zena, your best friend who loves horror, back in the horror library. I'm a black girl.
Girl, if you're a black 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 girl, do your thing.
And today I'm going to be talking about 7 must-see underrated horror movies directed by black directors. And it's going to be in no particular order because that's insane. So first up we have Kuso. Kuso's directed by Stephen Ellison, aka Flying Lotus. The bizarre mutated survivors of a Los Angeles nightmarish earthquake broadcast their stories on a makeshift network of discarded televisions. So I love a post-apocalyptic psychedelic horror comedies, and this one does not disappoint when it comes to that. I will say this, it is not for everyone, and the people who I know have seen it, either they really love it or, but I'm a fan, and we're talking about me right now, and I really enjoyed it. It's just a lot. This one offers a lot to its viewers. So what do I mean by that? There's grotesque body horror, puppetry, awesome animation, musical segment, loose bodily fluids, mind imprinting makeup, George Clinton, anus, giant cockroach. I heard when this one premiered at the Sundance Film Festival that there were a lot of walkouts. I cannot help but admire Flying Lotus for completely going there. Next up we have Atlantics, directed by Maddie Diop. So a soon to be inaugurated futuristic tower looms over a suburb of Dakar. Ada, 17, is in love with a young construction worker, but she has been promised to another man. One night, the young construction worker and his co-workers disappear at sea. Soon after, they come back to haunt their neighborhood by taking possession of the girlfriends they left behind. Some of the workers have come claiming revenge and threaten to burn the tower down if the developer does not pay their wages. I love this one so much. I was not expecting such a satisfying supernatural story. So you have this teenage girl who is caught between 2 men. One man can give her security, the other man gives her love and affection. There's something so hypnotizing about this one. It's just a beautiful supernatural sci-fi love story that has heartbreak, but not in the sense that you think. Next, Bones, directed by Ernest Dickerson. Over 20 years after his death by gunshot, Jimmy Bones come back as a ghost to wreak revenge on those who killed him and clean up his neighborhood. Guys, the love that I have for this movie is insane. If I have not told you, I'm in love with this movie. I would marry it if I could. I've always been a fan. I've always felt like this one was ahead of its time, and I really wish that more people would have gave it a chance. I think it's great that there are so many people that are, you know, watching it now and saying that they enjoyed it. Like, yippee-ki-yay! I feel like Bones is a modern blaxploitation horror and honestly needs to be seen by everyone who's a horror fan. I consider this one a cult classic. I don't care if you don't. Ernest Dickerson is such a gift. He's a director, cinematographer, screenwriter of film, TV series, music, like incredible talent. Not only that, but this movie has such an awesome cast. You have Pam Grier, the foxy lady herself, and she's fantastic. You also have Bianca Lawson, who's gorgeous as well, and clearly a vampire because she never ages. Khalil Kane is talented per usual. Catherine Isabel is in this, and I love her as well. Also, Snoop Dogg does an incredible job as Jimmy Bones. I love Jimmy Bones and I love his hair. I absolutely love seeing his hair blow in the wind, okay? There's like fog coming back from the city of the dead, but his hair's on point. Sweetheart, directed by J.D. Dillard. A woman washes ashore a small inhabited island after an accident. The situation's turned from bad to worse when she realizes there's a mysterious creature hunting at night. So this one stars Kiersey Clemons, and she is so talented. As the viewer, I felt really attached to her from the start and was just completely rooting for her. It's one thing for this woman to survive on a deserted island where, you know, she had to find food, she had to build shelter. Like, honestly, that's like the least of her worries. But she was also up against a sea monster, and that was like the ultimate test. Master, directed by Mariama Diallo. 3 women strive to find their place at a prestigious New England university that may disguise something sinister. So this is Mariama's directorial debut. From the beginning to the end of Master, there are such strong messages. It's haunting and it's painful due to the reality of racism and microaggression that we are reminded of. Like, I feel like this is real horror on full display. But at the same time, this movie is not short of supernatural elements. This one really left me speechless when I first watched it. If you want to feel uncomfortable for about 91 minutes, this may be the movie for you. I recommend after watching this one to sit for a while. You need to let it fully digest. The Obituary of Tunde Johnson, directed by Ali Leroy. A wealthy Nigerian American teen is pulled over by police, shot to death, and immediately awakens, reliving the same day over and over, trapped in a terrifying time loop, forced to confront difficult truths about his life and himself. This one is considered a drama, but I also consider it a psychological thriller with very much real life horror. And if you didn't know Ali Leroy, he is the co-creator of Everybody Hates Chris. In this film, Ali added the Groundhog's Day element, and it completely made it more raw, gutting, and so powerful. This one confronts police brutality straight on, and it is not an easy watch, as it shouldn't be. The truth is never an easy one to watch. I highly recommend The Obituary of Tunde Johnson, but just know that it is a tough watch. And finally, the psychological horror Nanny, directed by Nikiatu Jusu. Piecing together a new life in New York City while caring for the child of an Upper East Side family, Nanny is forced to confront a concealed truth that threatens to shatter her American dream. This is Nikiatu's directorial debut, and she crafted something so incredible. Cinematography is so beautiful. I also enjoyed the soundtrack and the leading lady, Anna Diop. I absolutely love watching her on screen. She's gorgeous and very talented. No spoilers, but the ending of this movie completely ruined my life. Nanny is the type of movie I can only watch every once in a while because of that. Overall, I just feel like it really sticks with you. So what are some of your favorite underrated horror movies directed by Black directors? Let me know. I'll see you guys next time. I'm a black girl.
If you're a black girl, 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 do your thing.
Like and subscribe.